Days of Our Lives spoilers, photos preview, a family fractured, a mind unraveled, and a new beginning in Salem. Salem, USA, in the ever-turbulent world of Salem, where love is a battlefield and secrets are the currency of power. This week's episodes of Days of Our Lives promise a seismic shift that will leave no family untouched. The Horton and Brady clans, in particular, are poised on the brink of collapse as a devastating health crisis threatens to rewrite their future, while a bright, young mind seeks to carve his own path away from the familial chaos. According to exclusive spoilers and photos, we are heading into a week defined by a parent's worst nightmare, a son's desperate quest for control, and a young man's courageous step into independence. At the heart of the storm is Theo Carver, the brilliant and empathetic son of Abe Carver and the late Lexi Carver. Fresh off his recent professional successes and navigating the complex waters of his relationship with Gabi Hernandez, Theo is about to embark on a career move that signifies more than just a new job. It's a declaration of self. But as Theo looks toward the future, the past and present converge to threaten the very foundation of his family, as his uncle, Eli Grant, and cousin, Lonnie Price, face a crisis that could shatter their world forever. The unthinkable diagnosis, a child's silence. The most harrowing storyline this week centers on Jules Grant, the infant daughter of Eli and Lonnie. Exclusive photos show a frantic Eli rushing into University Hospital's pediatric wing, clutching a listless Jules in his arms, with a terrified Lonnie close behind. The usual warmth of their family unit is replaced by sheer, unadulterated panic. This is not a typical baby's fever. This is something far more sinister. Spoilers indicate that after a battery of tests, doctors deliver a diagnosis that sends a chill down the spine of every parent in the audience. Foster syndrome, a rare and serious autoimmune disorder. Foster syndrome occurs when the body's immune system mistakenly attacks the nervous system, leading to a rapid onset of neurological symptoms. In Jules' case, it begins with a lack of responsiveness and a weak cry, escalating to concerning muscle weakness. The name of the syndrome is a poignant and heartbreaking echo of the child's own middle name, a detail that will not be lost on longtime viewers. It's a cruel twist of fate that the very name meant to honor family legacy now becomes associated with a life-threatening condition. The emotional core of this crisis will be the performances of Lamont Arky Eli and Sal Stowers Lonnie. Photos capture the devastating spectrum of their grief. Eli, the former police detective, trying to remain stoic and logical, his face a mask of controlled terror as he bombards the doctors with questions. Lonnie, however, is utterly shattered. We see her crumpled in a hospital chair, Abe's strong hand on her shoulder, her face streaked with tears as the reality of her daughter's fight sets in. This is a raw, unfiltered portrayal of parental vulnerability. This storyline is every parent's worst nightmare, a show insider reveals. It's not about a dramatic explosion or a villain's scheme. It's about the quiet, terrifying helplessness of watching your child suffer and being unable to fix it. Lamont and Sal are delivering career-defining work. The crisis inevitably draws in the wider family. Abe Carver, who has already endured the loss of his wife and now faces a threat to his grandchild, is the family's rock, but even his foundation is shaken. Photos show him in deep, worried conversation with Paulina Price, their own complicated history momentarily set aside for the sake of family. Julie Williams, Salem's matriarch, is also present, her face etched with a century's worth of worry, praying for the newest member of her legacy. Theo's leap of faith, beyond the shadow of family. While his family rallies around Jules, Theo Carver is at a personal crossroads. For years, Theo has lived in the orbit of his family's dramas and expectations. As a highly intelligent and capable young man with Asperger's syndrome, he has often struggled to be seen for his abilities rather than his condition. Now, working at Basic Black, he has proven his worth, but spoilers suggest he is yearning for something more, a domain that is entirely his own. Exclusive photos reveal Theo in a sleek, modern office setting that is distinctly not Basic Black. He is dressed sharply, shaking hands with an unfamiliar, equally well-dressed executive. The body language is confident, professional. This is Theo stepping out on his own terms. Spoilers confirm that Theo has been headhunted for a prestigious position at Titan Industries. The job is a significant step up, a lead role in their cybersecurity and corporate innovation division. It's a perfect fit for Theo's analytical mind and a testament to how far his character has come. This isn't a job given to him out of family obligation. It is earned through merit. Theo is at a point where he needs to define himself separately from his father, his late mother, and his cousin's family, says a source close to the production. The crisis with Jules makes him acutely aware of how fragile life is. It fuels his desire to make his mark now, to build a future he can be proud of, even as the family he loves is in crisis. It's a bittersweet parallel. The conflict arises when he must break the news to Gabi Hernandez, the CEO of Dai-Mera Enterprises. Titan and Dai-Mera are historic rivals, and Gabi, who has fought tooth and nail for her position, may not take kindly to her boyfriend joining the enemy camp. Photos preview a tense conversation between them at the Brady pub, with Gabi's expression shifting from pride to concern. Is Theo's new job a professional advancement or a relationship deal breaker? Furthermore, how will Abe react? With his grandchild fighting for her life, the news that his son is leaving a stable job for a rival corporation could be a stressor the family doesn't need. Theo's pursuit of independence is noble, but its timing threatens to create a rift when family unity is most critical. A canvas of emotion. What the photos reveal. The power of these previews lies in the hauntingly beautiful and emotionally charged photography. The hospital vigil. One wide shot of the hospital waiting room is a masterpiece of silent storytelling. Eli stares blankly at a wall clock, each tick echoing the slowing of his daughter's vitality. Lonnie is curled into Abe's side, a child seeking comfort from her parent as her own child lies vulnerable. Julie and Paulina hold hands, a rare moment of solidarity, their shared fear transcending their past disagreements. Theo's crossroads. A contrasting photo shows Theo standing alone on the Salem Pier, looking out over the water. The setting sun casts long shadows, mirroring the dichotomy of his life, the bright promise of his new job against the dark uncertainty of his family's crisis. He is physically between two worlds. The weight on Abe. Perhaps the most poignant image is a close-up of Abe Carver. He is in the hospital corridor, having momentarily stepped away from the family to compose himself. The camera captures every weary line on his face, the sheen of unshed tears in his eyes. He is the patriarch, the strength for everyone, but in this private moment, we see the immense weight he carries, the fear for his grandchild, and the concern for his son's future, all while grieving the wife who should be by his side. A week of reckoning. This upcoming week in Salem is not about mustache-twirling villains or far-fetched amnesia plots. It is a return to the core of what makes days of our lives endure: family, love, and the human spirit's resilience in the face of unimaginable pain. The Foster Syndrome storyline is a brave and emotionally honest exploration of pediatric illness, sure to resonate deeply with viewers. It tests the strength of Eli and Lonnie's marriage and forces the entire Horton-Brady-Carver clan to confront what truly matters. Simultaneously, Theo's journey represents the universal struggle of the next generation to find its identity. His new job at Titan is more than a plot point. It's a symbol of growth, self-actualization, and the difficult but necessary process of building one's own life, even when the family you come from is falling apart. As Jules Grant fights for her life and Theo Carver fights for his future, the days of our lives in Salem remind us that tragedy and triumph are often intertwined. The greatest battles are not fought in boardrooms or dark alleys, but in hospital rooms and in the quiet, courageous decisions we make to keep moving forward. Tune in for a week of powerful performances and storytelling that will leave you breathless.